Okay. We'll test the audio, but it's just gonna be me talking, not really any game audio. Test the audio. Okay, sounds fine. Not really any. So, and let me also put the link on Mastodon. I don't know if anyone will be interested, but we will play some more Achaea, which is, I played it last in September 2025. Let's see. It's a mud, it's Achaea. Screenshot of a text mud with the Achaea logo on top. Gotta put the alt text. Gotta put the alt text. That's part of Mastodon culture. So I don't know. I watched through my first playthrough where I did the character creation and the tutorials, and I know after that I enjoyed it and I played more off camera to get to level 10. Let's see, was it score? And I have some notes of like commands, but again, it's hard to like leave a mud and then come back to a mud. um, but we will see. So my character is level 10 now, and let me open up my mud notes because I have a list of like options of commands. And I know that I was supposed to go fight some guy named Beku. Beku. Okay, and then these are also quests, and then these are tasks. So while you're completing your tasks, your companions came up with a plan. Okay, so basically they, at the end of last time, they were like, go become level 10. And I did some various quests and I became level 10. Let me see. Uh, so I think I've also aged about 11 years because my character was 18 originally. Um, so yeah, we'll kind of figure things out. So let's just type in tasks. Task 65. Okay, well, I don't meet them in Great Rock. Walk Great Rock? Oh, stand. So I just was in this tavern, ale house. Let's see if we can walk to Great Rock landmarks. I don't see anything. Walk. Also, as I went through the video from last time, I was also looking at commands. Walk to location. Walk to Great Rock? Now, what bothers me is it has a space in the name, and I'm always... Oh, there we go. Yep. I never trust spaces in names when it comes to parsing commands. So we appear to be automatically just walking to Great Rock now, and we can continue the next quest. And then I also apparently have some other things. Also, I logged on yesterday just to like, I don't know, look at commands and read the documentation and stuff, and I did get invited to a like a helper clan, so I joined that. Okay, here's the characters from last time. Ramir says, took you long enough, Muswis. Sepra says, we were able to get a little more information on the cultist responsible for the kidnappings. Her name is Orgoraz, and she seems particularly dangerous, so be very careful. We've cleared a part of the way for you, but we can't go any further into the caves without drawing attention to ourselves. You shouldn't seem like a threat to the cultists, so you can pass through the area without any trouble. Just don't attack anything. You'll be dead before you even think about begging the gods for mercy. Now listen closely. If you follow this path to its very end, you'll find a bloody chamber with a grate in the center of the floor. The grate can be opened if you pull the lever on the wall nearby. As you explore the caverns, you'll find a ferocious beast roaming around. Find a way to lure it into the bloody chamber, and when it is in that room, pull the lever and it will fall into the pit. Food is probably the best way to lure the beast, but feel free to be creative. Okay, so we have to lure beast to bloody room and pull lever. Use food? Question mark. Let's see. Then you must find the cultist, or then you must find the cultist and do the same. Lure her to the bloody chamber, pull the lever, and she will fall into the pit with the beast. It's a nasty trap, but it is what needs to be done. Luring Orgoraz to the chamber should be easy. I imagine she will be trying to kill you and take your heart, so be ready to move quickly. Okay. Are we done here? Should I just go in there? Okay. I'm gonna touch boar because last time that was to help regen health. Am I going? I'm south? That's a savanna. Am I going north? Okay. So Zipper's feet are planted firmly on the ground. Yeah, okay. So we are looking for bloody chamber. Don't kill any cultists. Just go to the very end. So keep going northwest. Just a chamber of beasts and me. Down. Okay, so I guess we just explore various collapsed passages. An enormous bloody haunch of raw meat glistens on the ground. Take meat. You pick up an enormous haunch of meat. Give the food to the beast and get it to follow you. Then lure it to the bloody chamber and pull the lever. Okay, well first I have to find the bloody chamber. You see a rough stairwell in the fortress of the beast. I can go southeast or down. Oop. Oh, okay, I guess we go down. Guarded hallway. There's a left and a right side. Oh, okay, kind of diamonds around. Oh, but we could also go west. I wish that the arrow buttons were, like, consistent. Like, you know, always in the same spot. A small lever. Okay, this is the bloody chamber. So let's go northeast. You can see the cultist Orgoraz inside the chamber, but do not enter yet. You have to trap the beast. Okay, where is... Do I just put the food down? I have to, like, find the beast, right? Let me look at my note thing. Probe? I don't know. Is there a beast around here? Wait. Oh. A flickering brazier rests in the center of the chamber, casting a faint glow upon the surroundings of stone. A large robed figure looms near the morbid scene, its identity unknown, suffusing the air with an overwhelming scent. Sickly sweet incense burns nearby. Do I just wander around until I find a beast? Does the beast go in a circle, so I need to, like, not not just be running in a circle as well? Place meat? No. Furniture item. Wave meat. I wave an enormous haunch of meat about energetically. How do I view my inventory? Yeah, okay. Also, a lot of my items from last time just dissolved into dust, so items have a lifetime. So okay, we'll move east. There's nothing in here. Northeast, southeast, southwest. Does the beast climb ladders or climb stairs? Wait, what was that? No. We'll try going north. Up. Stairwell in the Fortress of the Beast. Southeast. I mean, I didn't see any guys. Oh. Sepra's feet are planted firmly on the ground, her gaze is probing to the surroundings, eyes squinting. Remember, surveys the area quietly. Snarling viciously, a ferocious beast paces back and forth. Oh, okay. Wave meat. Show meat to beast. Oh, okay. Give meat to beast. You give the enormous haunch of meat to a ferocious beast. A ferocious beast eats an enormous haunch of meat greedily and looks at you with a twisted eye, following you with lumbering steps. Tip, lead the beast. Okay. North, northwest, down, west, northwest, down. This ferocious beast doesn't seem that bad. Pull lever. You pull the lever with all your might, and the grate underfoot begins to slide open. With a ferocious roar, the beast scrambles to move out of the way, but it is not fast enough. He tumbles into the pit, and the grate slides closed again. Now we lure the cultist over. Orgaraz, a robed cultist lingers here. Exclaims, "There you are. Your heart is so strong." Oh, okay. Whoop. Southwest? Northwest? Oh, did I die? Opens a gash in your arm with a skillful blow. Health lost 300. Oh, what's going on? I don't have time to think about what buttons to type. Okay, let's go south for a minute. Okay, we gotta regain what our orientation. What is going on? So we lost health, and then it like spawned us back outside. Oh, he drags you to safety. Okay. And then, so do I just have to? Okay, yep. We're gonna use this command, and then it also made me forget my directions. South, south, wrong way. West. Pull lever. Okay. Pull the lever, or you pull the lever with all your might, and the great underfoot begins to slide open. The cultist's eyes widen with rage, and she lunges towards you just as her fingers are about to close around your throat. The ground drops beneath her feet, and she falls into the pit. The grate slides open. Then she is close, trapping in the shrieking cultist below. A hideous roar cuts off the shrieks of Orgoraz, and she is devoured by the beast below. I did that. Now we go to the Eventide Ale House. Walk to Ale House. Walk to Eventide. Walk to Eventide Ale House. That's where I was when I started. I don't know how to get back there. Let's see. I also have IRC open, but so map. Oh, I completed consulting the map though. So Eventide. Oh, you can use portals or landmarks. Landmarks. And we were from Hashan, right? Walk to Hashan. Wait, oh, okay. Imagine having to manually find your way. I mean, it could be made interesting. But let's see. There's a bunch of NPCs. We're at the Porta Aquila gatehouse, I suppose. Landmarks? No. Portals? Oop, I went to the portal room. Read sign. Well, north. Read sign. Okay. I don't know about that, but we'll just go east. But we need to go to the inn. Can I like view what these rooms are? Okay. Walk to Ale House. Walk to Ramir. I might need to say, how do I walk to the Eventide warehouse again? I forgot. Walk to Ale. Walk. Eventide. Well, we'll wander around. Or if I could get like a full map of... Oh, well. I don't know about this. Go west. Oh, apparently I haven't been here before. So we're gonna go east, we're gonna go south, southwest, southwest, south, southwest. Oh, did I say it wrong? Oh, walk to Ale House. Walk to Eventide Ale House. Walk to Eventide Space Ale House. Oh. Southwest. Walk to Ale House. I got it. Thank you. Okay, so you have to be in the correct city first, and then you can walk to the alehouse. uh, Ramir and Zepra greet you with hearty applause as you enter the room. Zepra says, "Well done, Mooswas. Outstanding performance back there." Ramir says, "As promised, here is your reward," and I get a pile of some gold sovereigns. Now that you have proven your mettle, you would be best served by seeking further advancement through the city and its various houses. Your fellow citizens will assist you in the process from here on out, but come back and visit us anytime. You have finished Achaea's introductory adventure. Now that you are a little more experienced in our world, this is a perfect time to join a house. Help joining a house. So I've already joined a clan, but what is a house? There are two routes to joining a house. Short name, city. A asterisk indicates that you were able to join the house by speaking with the relevant denizen. I believe denizen is like NPC. If you do not see an asterisk, that accepts your class, you will need to speak with someone in the house to find out if the house is willing to induct you. To find someone to speak with in the virtuosi, for example, you help house virtuosi. Okay. Help houses. What are houses? Houses are organizations comprised of and run by adventurers devoted to a common purpose. The purpose varies widely from house to house, ranging from spreading evil to accumulating great wealth and to protecting the forests of sapience. Each house is unique in its history and place within the world and offers an insight sui generis into the world of Achaea. Why your house is important. Houses serve as cornerstones of conflict, discovery, and camaraderie for the Achaean populace. I think this is city chat. Gosh, okay. I'm so shy. I think it's city chat. Okay. Further, houses offer invaluable advice and guidance to those new to the realms. The support offered by a house is priceless, and those wishing to make their way into the world, from learning about your skills in navigating the world at large to even loftier goals of supremacy in politics, combat, and research, houses are venerable institutions steeped in history, rich in knowledge and culture. For those new to Achaea, especially, the importance of joining a house to align with those of similar goals and philosophies cannot be stressed enough. To learn about joining a house, help joining a house. Each house owns a house estate, a meeting place for the members, and a denizen tutor resides. Okay, house list. So we'll close this for a second. So we have these we can join at the moment. I don't know what they're about. The Crimean Academy and the Somatikos. We have some other ones, but I guess we should maybe just go ask them about what they do. Can I say like help Somatikos? The Somatikos. Kindle the fire, be ruthless, be a paragon of inspiration to those you protect, and a moonlit dagger to those you oppose. Fiercely protective of the city of Hashad, the Somatikos believe strongly in the importance their home plays upon the world stage, and will go to any lengths to keep the Hashani way of life secure. To an extent, they consider the realm at large a part of their protectorate against the dangers of fanaticism and tyranny, and are ever working further to further the interests of the Court of Shadows. Guardians of equality, experts of reconnaissance, masters of engineering and craftsmanship, they are a varied team, but one that works together seamlessly. Okay. And help Crimean. Only through the expansion of one's mind can one begin to plumb the depths of the multiverse. Radical and fearless, members of the Crimean Academy delve into the unknown to uncover secrets of the multiverse. By allowing an imagination unfettered within the embrace of studious observation and experimentation, they blur the conventions of rationality, striving to overcome mortal kind's greatest adversary, the mind. By mastering all things metaphysical, they seek to fortify the city of Hashan, their home, against supernatural threats. Not limited by this goal, however, they endeavor to command those same forces and harness them in service of the Court of Shadows, propelling their peers boldly into the future. Okay, that sounds too complicated for me. Oh, not all of the houses were shown. Oh, just Vanguard. Okay. Okay. House list. Oh, hey, it's Alistair. They, I don't know, invited me to the clan thingy. So can I walk to Somachikos? Oh, okay. It's in Hashan. Okay. I think speaking to the clan is I think it's CLT. Clan commands, clan list, clan switch, clan who. Let's say clan who. Who's in the clan right now? Wait. Oops. So clientele, CLT, okay. So should I just join the Somatikos house? I'm not sure the what I should do as a baby. Also, how do I get to a house? I mean, I could go mail some letters, maybe. Planetarium reception hall. I feel like I need to reread my history on the city I'm in. I vaguely listened to the stuff I read out from the previous playthrough, but I don't know how to, like, okay. Help Somatikos. I wish I could resize these windows. I know I'm playing at a low resolution right now, but these windows are fixed size. What's the point of a user interface if you can't resize things? Where? Somatikos? Did that just bring up the same thing? It did. It whered and helped. I feel like I have a much easier time figuring out how to play Ardwolf. So I'm just gonna stand here for a bit. Sit. What? What recommendations are there for choosing a house? Plaza, Terminus. I guess I could also like just look at the Achaea page while we wait. And I'm using Vivaldi here just because I feel like Firefox ends up taking up a lot of space. Don't enable all. Disabled. Save. You'll probably best pick one that's part of your city or a neutral one that your city allows. Is there... Let's say like a KO wiki. Nope. Start with the newbie guide. Yeah. What is a MUD? First impressions, character creation, registration, policies. Help house name, perspective houses, see if they fit with the idea of who you wish your character to be. Houses. Houses are adventure run, organizations to a common purpose. I mean, I just know so little about the world. So I think I'm just gonna join like so much ecos, but it's in Hashan. I wonder if I can get like a map. Shadows, founding, patrons, icon, history, inhabitants. I mean, I guess I could try to walk to a person. This is like the NPC tutor, right? Like, walk to Brea. Stand. Walk to Brea. Okay, I'm too far away. If you go through your Hashani tasks, you will learn about houses and an option to join. Oh. Oh, okay. I should just do tasks then. The previous quest was like, go find a house now. Okay. So I do have a lot of tasks. I guess I could do that. So let's review the basic elements. We'll walk to Damaris. Again, wishing that my chat box... I mean, I guess there was like a chat over here. Okay, so greet Damaris. Nope. Yes, do the task learned by Hashan and the house we offer. Okay. Hello, Damaris. I'm going to look at you. Despite her mixed blood and old age, being racist here, Damaris, the learned, still commands considerable respect. Her platinum silver locks are simply woven into a braid that reaches to her hips. Delicate wrinkles of her face, making her look fragile and weak, only to add to her prestige. Hello, Damaris. I'm going to also put in my notes that today, Jan 25, well, I killed a lady earlier. Damaris information. Okay, you greet Damaris the Learned with a sincere smile. Ah, a new citizen. Welcome to the Academy of Hashan, Muswis. Motions for you to come closer and begins to talk quietly to you. She shrugs indifferently. Hashan, the Court of Shadows, is so named for its commitment to uncovering the secrets of the multiverse, delving into the unknown in search of understanding, and turning that understanding into progress. A city of reason and science more so than faith, Hashan stands as a bastion of mortal agency, united in the belief that the world should be shaped by mortal hands towards mortal purposes rather than subjugated to the will of the divine. Guided by the Edict of Shadows, a purpose set forth by the Hashani for advancements of the Hashani, we strive to surpass the achievements of our ancestors and ever build upon past successes to create a greater future. The court aligns with the Dark Father, Lord Twilight, because he abhors obescence, finding that darkness is best embodied by independent thought and action. The city is mortal run, however, and focuses primarily on its own advancement and goals. Hashan is home to some of the greatest research facilities on this continent. Our planetarium in the northeast section of the city and the Dicondron Academy in the southeast. As a new citizen, you should familiarize yourself with our laws. See Help Laws and the Edict of Shadows. See Help Edict. See Help Index will allow you to visit other scrolls. When you are finished, please review our Oath of Citizenship, See Help Oath, and repeat the oath aloud in front of me. Okay, so See Help Laws, See Help Edict, and See Help Oath. So we'll do See Help Laws. This is the first scroll of 2. You'd also do Laws 2. Okay. Legal Proceedings. Also something's going on. A hooded nocturne flexes his bison fingers. Let's see. Let me just drink some of my apple cider. The laws of Hashan are a tool meant to support the safety and the camaraderie of people. They must not be interpreted to provide protection to non-citizens or not formally recognized allies of the court. In matters of dispute, the Regency shall serve as justices over the matter to review the facts of the case with all available evidence that can be speedily obtained, and shall then render a majority decision regarding resolution. Incidents between citizens are reviewed as potential crimes if brought to a regent or the shadow centurion by a plaintiff. An offense by a non-citizen is resolved in a moment by a member of the Regency, the shadow centurion, or an aide to the shadow centurion. Questions of clemency or pardon are the authority of the seneschal. In terms of philosophy, we defer to the edict. We accept no authority as absolute, and these laws should be interpreted in the manner that best supports the goals and security of the court. During active combat, such as an incursion into the court by hostile forces, non-combatants and other bystanders are advised to remove themselves from harm's way, as the Legion of Shadows is authorized to repel the assault by any means necessary. Idling in public places near active combat is extremely dangerous, and battlegrounds frequently move. So, could our city be attacked? And, like, is that an event type? Is that what I'm interpreting? Patronage of Hashan and religion. The Court of Shadows recognizes Lord Twilight, God of Darkness, as its sole patron, who has earned our trust and stood behind us for centuries. In acknowledging the Dark Lord's guidance, we align ourselves with his ideal of darkness. The philosophy encourages mortal agency and rejects divine rule, principle that resonates with the spirit of progress. Together they move us forward towards our goals. Under the shelter of his shroud we are protected, free to think for ourselves without enforced worship. We are not a theocracy under him. He is the declaration of a partnership. Hashan itself does not serve the Dark Father. His followers are treated no different from any other citizen, and no citizen is forced to worship him in accordance with the canon. Revocation of this status requires the Dark Figure to reject this partnership, or for his ideals to change to such an extent that the partnership will no longer stand. Okay, I actually, since I'm still at the very tail end of a cold, I'm gonna, like, go blow my nose. So I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Let me just move things around. Okay. Violent crimes. Assault. Any person who causes or acts in a manner which causes the genuine and immediate apprehension of physical or psychic injury, affliction, or restriction upon any sentient being without lawful authority shall be guilty of assault. Guilty of assault? I don't know. Sorry, I just dropped a bunch of paper. Any person found guilty of assault shall be enemied for no less than 2 and no more than 15 years, and fined no less than 2,500 and no more than 25,000 gold sovereigns for that single offense. Manslaughter. I mean, I'm gonna try my best to not be murdering people. So, I will try to not kill anybody. I'm just trying to go follow the quests. I'm not interested in role-playing a murderer. Okay. Combat skills may be trained outside of the arena, and any death resultant from mutually agreed upon training exercises shall not be cause for a charge of murder, providing the following rules and guidelines are followed. All participants must agree to the fight. Extensive army-wide training exercises should still be performed within the arena unless there's a specific reason that training in question cannot adequately be performed within. Out of a sense of respect and common decency, avoid all but the briefest exercise in a populated location. No training, testing, or other forms of violence may be performed on such hallowed ground as the dome of the Triad. No other citizens may be harmed or hindered by it, so abilities such as ice walls, firewalls, stone walls are to be avoided. Okay. Use no room attacks that may hurt people not involved unless you are in a secure area. If meteor arrows, Thuri, saws, runes, or other area-wide skills that may be of concern to others are to be used, inform the city beforehand. Personal defense. All citizens of Hashan are authorized to defend their own lives at all times. Citizens are also authorized to defend their lives of other citizens at all times. A citizen is not authorized to kill a citizen in the defense of a non-citizen with the following exceptions. Such non-citizen's presence is with the approval of a regent. Not defending the non-citizen would be harmful to the goals of the court. Oh, I'm here. I'm just reading. We'll sit. Piracy. Any persons aboard a ship that is engaging without provocation in the plunder, assault, or sinking of vessels captained by Hashani, flying a Hashani or Hashani Navy flag, and with no Hashan city enemies aboard, shall be guilty of piracy. I don't even know where to get a boat. Property laws, defilement. Destruction or attempted destruction of a holy shrine belonging to one of the city patrons. Let's see. Don't defile shrines. Don't defile property owned by the city or destroy property. I don't know, don't try to steal things from people. See help laws 2. Criminal conspiracy. I don't know if I'll even have the means to be a crime against the state. Maybe I could read this later. Littering. Cast off of detritus and debris. Food scraps, broken dishes, ragged clothes, unwanted parchment, empty vials. I could be charged 1,000 gold per item. So this is probably the item or the crime I'm most able to commit. Though it seems like your items kind of just disappear after a little bit as well. Edict. The Edict of Shadows. We, the Court of Shadows, stand as heralds of what can be and what shall be, accepting no obstacle nor hindrance in our pursuit of a greater future wrought by our own hand. Embracing both the crucible of conflict and the visceral challenge that comes with this essential charge, we, the people of Hashan, do pledge to ever strive to suppress what came before, to suffer no height as the purported pinnacle of possibility. In blazing the path we have chosen, we will accept no authority as absolute and unchanging, be it tradition, morality, or divine mandate. Through the evolution and adaptation of society to circumstances, our promise made manifest. Ingenuity shall be our bulwark to ward off stagnation, and innovation our blade to excise mediocrity. Plumbing the depths of the sciences, esoteric and material, we aspire to master the fabric of our world and others through dedicated observation and peerless study. Ambition and drive are the hallmarks of those who march beneath the banner of progress, recognizing that only through unified commitment to refinement and advancement of the self and the whole may we ever seek to better the world at large. Sorry, now I'm yawning. We will be harbingers of truth in a world rife with falsehood, our actions girded in the harsh clarity of reality laid bare, and the cognizance that consequence of action is our due. With eyes open do we embody the myriad possibilities of the greater dark, boundless potential, the mark of our passage upon the tapestry of history. We endeavor to cultivate a sword shorn of smoldering zealotry and careless obedience, sowing the seeds of knowledge and reason throughout the span of creation entire, watered by the blood of we who stand sentinel. These seeds shall crumble the flawed foundations of predetermined subjugation and institutional obeisance. In their place, we shall raise the foundational pillars of a society in which mortals make their own choices and are free to explore the boundless steps of possibility inherent in mortal agency. We are the Court of Shadows, and no tool is too small, no weapon too great for our hand as we pave the way forward in blood and fire, ink and voice, pioneers of the era to come. Okay, and then the other thing they said was look at the oath. I, name, hereby declare that I will defend the Court of Shadows and advance its mission to the best of my ability, striving for a world freed from the shackles of zealotry and restrictive ideologies, where innovation and free thought can flourish unopposed. I will defy all attempts to subjugate the will of Hashani to any foreign power, and ensure that our progress is unhindered. I will not allow apathy or stagnancy to bar our way to greater heights. I will abide by and uphold the Hashani law and the Great Canon, and let the Edict of Shadows guide my actions towards progress of both self and the city. This I swear of my own free will and by hopes of a greater tomorrow. So, she wanted me to repeat the oath aloud. Do I need to, can I copy paste? Can I do this and then also change this to Mooswiz and then also say? That was not a valid command. Okay. Let me go ahead and throw this in my notepad. I say Hashani Oath of Citizenship. Okay, please review our oath and repeat the oath aloud in front of me. So, okay. I'm going to so this was broken up into multiple lines, so I'm gonna, I accidentally added an extra white space, just a minute. I know you can't see it, I'm just in a text editor. say that. Okay, I did it. Damaris, the learned, offers an approving nod of her head as the oath is complete. Excellent, you may make discoveries as you search the shadows of our land. You've just completed the Court of Shadows task. You feel a tinkling of gold coins in your hand as reward. Okay, so I need to stand again. Okay, I finished that. We just got our training. History of the court. To move into the future, one must know a little of the past. Head over to the Citadel of Prosperity to learn about the history of the Court of Shadows. Walk to Ingay. Yes. I am a little frog. I am a little frog. There are other images, but I am a little frog. Or I could draw a little character. I'm not sure what the parameters for aesthetics are. I don't even know if anyone else could see my little frog, so. So now I have gotten myself to the Chamber of Nebulae. Lines of leaden shadow coil underfoot, turning earth to metal by alchemical writ. A runic totem is planted solidly in the ground. A ladder of long, soft leaves comprise a wispy weaver's fern along the ground. Illustrated in rich, luminescent hues, the history of the sorcerers lie unfolded upon the breathtaking tapestry hanging there. Patiently, let's see, I'm going to try to pronounce this Esperanto. Ingai keeps a watchful eye over her surroundings. A sturdy black bookcase made of mahogany rests here. A charcoal-encrusted canvas outlining a sketched settlement hangs here. As if consuming the light around it, an armchair of simulated shade rests here. There are 2 stout oak settles here. There are 2 long oaken tables here. Okay. Hello. Greet. Ingai. The court librarian says, "Welcome to the library of the Citadel of Prosperity. I was asked to teach you some of the history of the Court of Shadows. Long before the city-state of Hashan was established, this land was inhabited by a cult that was said to have worshipped the night. Experts in astronomy, the cultists studied the night sky and were able to harness associated energies and wield that power to their own ends. But the cult of the night did not focus solely on the celestial bodies above. Eons ago, a protean star fell from the heavens and buried itself deep within the ground of this planet. There are whispers that the star shard contained the power of the creator." Are they, like, making this mecha? "And that the cult of the night dedicated itself to the heavens in the interest of harnessing the power that lied below," referring to now as the Wellspring. "We have managed to tap into the small fraction of that power through the art of sublimation, but there are still many mysteries to be uncovered. Direct access to the Wellspring is restricted to those with proper clearance, but the protection and study of this font of energy is important to the court. You can read more about this and other topics on the many shelves that surround you. Library status will let you view all the items that can be checked out. To check out a book, simply check out number, and when you are finished, do check in number." So I'm going to also add in my notes that I talked to Ingai. And I can do library status, check out number, check in number, to check out some books. Our collection here includes several copies of Lessons for Young Achaeans by Sertimeni, one of the more prominent citizens of Delos. In it, he suggests the most common way to spin lessons for each class. You may wish to find yourself a copy for your early studies. Library status. So we have Lessons for Young Achaeans. Wait, it only is showing a little bit. Oh, there's multiples of these. Okay. Check out the oh. I guess I can just click it. It's due in about 4 Achaean days. I don't know how long that takes. What happens if I don't turn it in? What if I like log out and tomorrow is more than 4 days from now? Okay, well, I have that bookmark placed at page 1. It weighs about 1 pound and 4 ounces. Oh no, in approximately 3 days. Read. Journal? Can I like click and drag? No. Read journal. Okay. Lessons for young Achaeans. I will read this off stream. But I might have to check it in and then check it back out. I might have to just sit at the library for a while. So we have these. And okay, put in check out book lessons for young Achaeans later. So I'm gonna check this book back in just because I don't want to be charged with a crime. Okay. But I'll come back. Inge at the Chamber of Nebulae. Okay. I have a limited number of portals left. Oh, I leveled up or something? Yeah, I'm level 11. As you grow in power, the blessing of the gods fade from you. You are now able to die. Don't worry, though, it's not permanent. Help death. Death is not permanent. It causes you to lose some experience, but not too much. Okay. Well, return to life in one of 3 ways. Embrace death, immolation in the flame of Yggdrasil, and resurrection. Embracing death. You'll begin the rather tedious process of facing Ugraich, the finality, and the returning to life. Once you return to life, you'll find yourself in a place called Outside the Cave. Okay, well, when I die, I'll read more about that. Tasks. Heavens above. Hashan has long looked to the night sky and sought to discover its mysteries. Visit Cormac, the curator of our planetarium, to learn more. Yes, walk to Cormac of the planetarium. Sorry, I keep having to blow my nose, so I keep muting myself. So I'm actually at the ale house. Cormac. Landmarks? Does it show the planetarium here? Walk to planetarium? Unless the guy is here. He might be here. He's actually here. So, I don't know. I guess I could greet Cormac. Oh, okay. So, I do need to go to the planetarium. He's just currently off duty because it's midday and he's here for a drink. Walk to the planetarium. Oh, he's already here? Wait, no, he's not here. Oh, well, okay. I guess he's in 2 places at once. The Court of Shadows has long been a city associated with the night. It is only in the dark of night that we can see the heavens above, and the court's goal has ever been to reach for the Empyrean. The very top of the planetarium offers a wonderful view of the stars at night. You can look for the stars to see the various constellations. The constellations are tied to the various divine. If you are interested, you can certainly find a book that describes them all in the Citadel Library. The celestial bodies above have impacted us down here in other ways as well. Each is known to resonate with a particular alchemical energy. The Nurazar incident illustrates what can happen when those energies are out of balance. We have a fragment of the planet Nurazar in our possession here at the top of the planetarium. You should try touching it. It is not often you can see something from the heavens so close. Okay. Touch Nurazar. Yeah, I have no Nurazar. Touch fragment of Nurazar. I have no fragment. Do I just go north? I can also turn, push, and pull items. Let me just make that. You can touch, turn, push, pull. So, northeast is the hallway. We'll just keep going northeast. This is the library. West. Oh gosh, this place is big. Another hallway northwest. Spiraling stone staircase. I can go up. Okay, up. The rising sun illuminates the falling snow, setting the flakes agleam. So I can only go down or north. Scenic alcove. We'll go up some more. And I'll keep going up. Okay. Southwest. Where am I? Am I not on the map anymore? Look around. Down. Okay, I'm gonna look around some more. I'm gonna go here. There are 5 court constables here. They're just hanging out. The court constable says, I'm not one for gossip, but I heard that Moghedu recently removed that old bridge. Lasite made and maybe starting construction soon. Okay. They're just gossiping inside of the planetarium. Okay. Well, where's our buddy? Is he in here? What is this area? Very enforced experiment chamber. This is a very long description. There's a gracious vampiress here. Palau takes in the surroundings through her obsidian eyes. Well, actually, I'm just looking for a rock to hang out with, to touch. Where's our buddy? Let's go to the first area. Okay. So Cormac isn't actually here, right? Very top. Okay, we can look at the stars there, but also he said at the top is the fragment of Nurazar. Fragment of Nurazar at top. I just didn't see anything that seemed to state there was anything. But we'll keep going up. Up, up, up. Oh, oop. I mean, there's the runic totem. Expertly formed from carefully carved wood and thick leather, this runic totem protrudes almost 5 feet from the ground. Although it is not particularly thick in diameter, largely adorned, its smooth surface is interrupted only by the delicate silver inlay that defines the spaces for 6 runes. A rune like an open eye is in 1. Okay. And then different things. Maybe it's a teleportation spell. I don't know. It is tuned against enemies of Hashan. It weighs 30 pounds. It bears distinctive marks of Q. You may use this item to parry with, and the totem is property of the city of Hashan. Touch totem. Pet totem. Okay, I'm still looking for look. Nurazar. Look stars. Well, also it's daytime, so maybe I just need to wait until it's nighttime. Maybe that's when Cormac will show up too. But I can go southwest. There's only the 2 little spots. Look at the sky. Okay, what am I targeting? Nothing. Oh, that's news. How long does a day? Is there a way to donate comms to the city? I do not know. I guess while we're waiting for time to pass, I'll just look at what these other tasks are. So I'll just type in task. We have, oop, okay, that's definitely a bug. I haven't even induced iron on anyone yet. We haven't been fighting anything. Heavens above, old quarter, new beginnings. Harris helps out with the city's homeless shelter and could use your assistance. In order for the homeless to become productive members of society, they must be educated. Your assistance is required. The Court of Shadows has long believed the ends justify the means. This means employing unsavory types such as the Thieves Guild. Report to Sir Mantu Falf in the Seneschal's Complex for a mission involving the protection of the court's ally. Antimony could use some assistance in the laboratory. Dakron, a member of the ancient Hashani Thieves Guild, has sent word that he has something to discuss with you. Meet him in his pawn shop near Ereptor Street. All of Achaea's city-states are fully adventure-run with established governments, ruling councils, laws, and bureaucracies. Knowing who is in charge of what area of government is essential, especially if you have designs on becoming a ministerial aid in the future. Crucial to the defense of Hashan is the Crucible of Stars, also known as the Font. The power of this esoteric... Oh? Someone replied. Esoteric manifestation can be harnessed in a variety of ways to aid the citizens in repelling invaders during raids. That's above my pay grade. I guess I'll learn more about these, and then I have some other thing here. Okay, let me look at time. Sunset is at its apex. It is exactly noon. The phase of the moon is that of the waning crescent. Well, it would probably be boring for me to just kind of sit here, but it seems like I have a lot of various learner quests to do. Okay, booted feet marched for a bit, but I think, like, I will just work on these. I don't really feel the need to stream that progress, and then maybe if there's another interesting like what is it, like threshold leveling up thing, I could record again and just record every so often. But now I can maybe just explore the game and play it at my leisure, since I am boycotting Square Enix, so I can't play my Final Fantasy XIV anymore. So, thanks for watching, and oh, someone did comment in chat, get the fragment. Is there a fragment downstairs? There's no fragment to take. Okay, well, you could also come play Achaea as well. Bye.